Okay, and we're back. So what happened, on yesterday's stream is that we've actually kind of screwed up a bit. Cause we allowed fairies to use the D mail, and you seen that she sent a D mail, and she doesn't want to let anybody see it. Okay, but it was quite big because what happened was it actually, the divergence number, like it was 0.459, something like that. Okay, and then when that happened, it actually like dropped to 0.409, close to the number. Like it dropped by 0.005, which is like it's quite huge. Okay, and you can't blame them. Okay, so because it was such a huge thing. Okay, so if you get if I can, let me see if I can bring it up. Okay, let me see. What's my screenshot folder? Okay, give me a second. Let me see. Browse the screenshot. Okay, let me see. Let's see. Where is it? Image. Okay. Image. Okay, image 6. Browse. Give me a second. Just give me a second. Okay, so if you take a look here, okay, there is a comparison over here. Okay, so let me take it out for a moment. Now, where's my cursor? Badly drawn cursor. If you take a look, okay, like, oh, it's supposed to go on top. If you take a look, okay, that this part over here, okay, like it's supposed to be game amusement. Now it became Ranasomic, okay, and then like here's like gaming stuff. Okay, let me just move around. Take a look. Take a look over there. Okay, like the gaming stores here has been, electronic store. Okay, and then look at this. It's supposed to be like this building over here. It's okay. It's then like anime poster and stuff. Okay, if you go on to this part over here, like this part is the something about duty free Denki-kan. Okay, it's this thing, right? Not really. Okay, there's animate over there, here, replaced by this one over here. Okay, and then this is let me double check the big one over here. Denki no Nakamura. Okay, this one is Denki no Nakamura, and so this one here is supposed to be animate. Okay, and like you can see, like there's a game here, quite big. Okay, it's changed to Yanagiya. So why the huge change? Because like in the last we've also found out that in the give me a second. Okay, we've also found out that Fairies is actually the daughter of basically the one who owns the land here. So she had his father has quite a sway to it. Okay, and she sent email 10 years back in time. Okay, and then she somehow manages to like send an email, and she doesn't want to let anybody see. And then when they send the email, poof, this happens. Oh my god, man, scary. The butterfly effect, like something so small, like totally changes the course of time. From what I can imagine, there's probably like some kind of like big investor meeting or something like that. Okay, and big investor meeting, like, and the father say that okay, we're not gonna bring any more or anime stuff into Akihabara. So yeah, really disturbing how one simple text can change so much. What I discovered is that although the chaotic energy is familiar to me, it has has receded. Akiba is still Akiba at its core. Just a few electronic stores that I used to frequent are still here. In fact, they've multiplied. Yeah, in fact, that there's two parts of Akihabara that without doubt the one people always know, is the anime, the moe and stuff. Okay, but also that there's electronic shops all over the place. Okay, and there's actually, like, last time I went, there's like quite famous that Chinese tourists from mainland, and they came just to buy electronic stuff. Okay, from what I heard is that they went there just to buy like good rice cookers, something like that, and they bring it back to China. But it's because like they think that Japan have higher qualities and stuff. Well, in fact it is. Okay. Electronic otaku and PC maniacs walk the streets with unkempt hair, wrinkled clothes, and eyes burning with intense purpose. Remember that the original one was like saying that girls wearing maid costume and stuff, walking the street. Yeah, even cheerful foreigners taking in the sights. The maids and young female otaku have disappeared, but the hobbyist essence of the town is unchanged. I admit it's a relief. Yesterday I heard that from Mayuri how we met fairies on this world line. I was wondering, since May Queen no longer exists. By the way, another thing that first struck them is that Fairies said that she's going to enter the championship for the Rainet Battle Access card. Okay, and in the original timeline, she didn't enter because like she doesn't want to like ruin the May Queen Nyanyang. Okay, so she's taking her job seriously, but now she's like frequently join in the Rainet competition and stuff. It was at a small Rainet tournament at a toy store in Ikebukuro. We went to cheer on Daru, but he dropped out because of a stomach ache. So Mayuri and I ended up taking his place. Our opponent was Fairies. We got crushed, needless to say. But Mayuri says that Fairies was very gracious and gave us advice on how to play. That was the beginning of their beautiful PR. You're part of it, okay? Our path has changed considerably, yet we still ended up with the same close relationship we had on the last world line. Fascinating. So this might be related to theory of relativity. Is that okay? The theory of relativity is that if I'm not mistaken, is that if you let's say you go back in time and like you try to kill your parents like before they had you, and that one should be cancelled out because like if you travel to the past and kill yourself, you're not going to be born, and therefore you can't kill yourself. Okay, so in a sense it doesn't completely goes that way, but the world has somehow a way of fixing things back to the way it was, with some kind of minor changes in between. Okay, so here, although they how should I say this, they are not they met in May Queen, but somehow, okay, by some turn of events, they've actually met together and become friends and like maintain the same, almost similar level of closeness. Maybe Lady Luck is looking out for us. I've got mail. We're watching you. Wait, what? Wait, what? Oh, there's an attachment.
なんだこれ
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Dang. Jellyman's report. Is this a prank? Spam? Red gelatin. Who's watching me? Uh-oh. I spin around searching the crowd. A few passers-by look at me strangely. I don't care. Something is wrong. Goosebumps breaks out over my body.
機関かそれともセル
You want it so much, right? Now you got it. If so, then this spell is a threat. My pulse skyrocket. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. What do? Do I tell someone? Ooh, I can't involve anyone. It's a prank. It has to be. Ignore it. But what if it's serious? Are the men in black coming? I'm dead. They'll erase me. Erase us. Should I call the police? No, not enough evidence. What do I do? What do I do? What the hell do I? Thoughts spin inside my head. Every pedestrian looks like an enemy. I flee from the crowd. After I manage to calm myself down, I head back to the lab. Okay, this is almost like similar if you kind of forget. What happened was like Moika, she was not she came to the lab to look at the IBM 5100, okay, for the sole purpose. But in this timeline, even though that we don't have the IBM 5100, it is Daru and Mayuri mentioned that she visited the lab. So like maybe for a whole different reason. It's like no matter how far you try to escape, fate will still catch up with you. It's still early. I guess it's actually noon. But Mayuri, Kurisu, and Lukaku are already at the lab when I return. God dang. Give me a second. If you're wondering why I'm laughing, look at yesterday's thumbnail. God. Okay. I greet them, trying to keep the anxiety out of my voice.
お盆休み期間の日曜日だというのに、ずいぶん暇そうだな、ラボメンガールズよ。
ラボメンガールズよ。
あ、岡部さん、お邪魔してます。
I can't stop humming to this tune, you know.
おかり、おはよう。
The two cute high school girls wave to me in a greeting. He's a guy! By the way, one of those is actually a boy. Thank you. In any case, the sight of warms my heart, or would, if not for a certain assistant who just gave me a bored look before going back to reading.
何をしているのだ?
He's a guy. He's a guy. He's a guy. He's a guy. Mayuri and Lukaku are sitting next to each other on the sofa, reading a book together. It looks like a cosplay photo album.
昨日ね、中野に同人誌を買いに行くって言ったでしょ。その時にね、とっても可愛いレイヤーさんの同人写真集を見つけたんだ。
Okay.
だからね、つい衝動買いしちゃったの。ほら見て、ルカちゃん、これブラチューのセドナコスだよ。作り込みすっごいの。
Blood tune?
すごく可愛い。
Is it Blood Plus?
ですよね。
Is it Blood Plus? Blood tune? A popular TV anime based on a manga, 26 episodes of broadcast. The main hero is Sierra Orger. I really think that this is Blood Plus.
ほんとだ。
To think that he was so reluctant to get involved in cosplay looks like Mayuri's persistence has paid off. Judging by his obvious interest in the photo album, maybe he was always interested in cosplay, just too shy to cosplay himself.
ねえねえ、クリスちゃんも見てみてよ。感動しちゃうんだから。別にいいわ。
She just gave me a call. Instead, she's reading a difficult-looking English book. Damn it! This is no time for you showing off your intelligence. You're going to make Mayuri cry if you talk to her like that. Or so I thought. But Mayuri doesn't seem to mind, so I stay out of it.
次のページからは水着だ。すごい。露出度高いな。
Give me a second. I think there's something wrong with my...
グラビアアイドルみたい。
Just a moment. It's like it's not running smoothly as yesterday. Okay? It's not running as smoothly as yesterday, so I think that there's something wrong with my system somewhere. I think it should be fine now.
憧れるな。憧れてるの？水着に？僕こんなにスタイル良くないから。
You're
でもね、ルカちゃんはきっと大きなお友達からははあ言われちゃうよ。
oh god. Hey now, what are you saying? It's like you're referring to Daddy with that remark.
あのね、貧乳は正義なの。だからね、胸なんてなくても自信持っていいんだよ。
Kurisu starts joking on her coffee. I know how she feels. I almost did a spit take with my soda. Mayu's breasts are huge for her height, so her advice lacks a certain element of persuasion.
そうだ、コミマが終わったら一緒に海に遊びに行こうよ。せっかく夏なんだしね。マユシーもずっとコス作りしてて、夏休みはちっとも遊べてないもん。
I'm surprised they didn't explain Komima. Really surprised.
ねえねえ、オカリン、クリスちゃん、どうかな。ラボメンのみんなで海。
Do they even have the money for
ラ
this?
ボメンのみんな。
Labomen.
私は行かないわよ。もう少ししたらアメリカに帰らなきゃ。荷造りもまだしてないから、そんな余裕はない。
確かに。ラボでのんびりと読書をしているほどだからな。よほど余裕がないと見える。
Kurisu snaps her book and glares at me.
だったらはっきり言わせてもらう。変態野郎2人と一緒に海水浴なんて言ってられるか。女子メンバー限定というなら喜んで参加させてもらうわ。
素直になったらどうだ、クリスティーナ。私
That's a
は
Mongolian
全部
spot.
の猛虎犯を男子に見られたくないので一緒には行けませんと。
Oh, what the hell? A bluish birthmark commonly found on Asian children usually disappear by the age of 5. What's a
猛虎犯
Mongolian
なんて
spot?
ないわよ。
What the hell is a Mongolian spot? Mongolian spot. Just want to check it out. Oh. Oh. Okay. I understand that now. Okay.
そもそも女子メンバー限定ならばそこのルカ子も無理ではないか。
Uh-oh.
何それ、どういう。
この前わざわざ教えてやっただろう。ルカ子は正真正銘の男だとな。
The declaration of two freezes the air instantly. Huh? There's something off about your reaction.
最悪ね、あんた。女の子に向かって男呼ばわりなんて。
Ooh.
そうだよ。オカリ、そういうこと言うのはね、マユシー好きじゃないな。
Wait. Did she really change sex because of that? Uh-oh. Your Mairi condemns me. Lukaku meanwhile turns pale and hangs his head so I can't see his face. Is he crying? Normally he'd get depressed and say something about to wear a swimsuit, but he wouldn't start crying.
クリスティーナ、お前が現実から目を背けたくなるのはわかる。ルカ子は男でありながらとても可憐だからな。
Wait, no data? What the heck? What the heck? Something's wrong?
岡部、
Something is wrong with my stream right now. Kurisu advances on me with a stern glare.
私にへんてこなあだ名をつけるぐらいなら冗談で済むからいいけど、いや本当は良くないが、今のあんたの言い草は冗談になってない。他人を傷つけるようなやつじゃないと思ってたけど違ったみたいね。今のあんたは本気で最低よ。
え？
What? What did I do to deserve this tongue lashing?
謝りなさい。今すぐ漆原さんに謝りなさい。
いやいや、謝るも何も。俺は真実しか言ってな。
いいんです。
Lukaku gets up from the sofa, his head still hanging, and his voice is barely audible.
僕、岡部さんにそういう風に見られてたんですね。
Uh-oh.
いやいやいやいや、そういう風ではなく、ルカ子、お前は男だろ。それともお前まで現実逃避に走ったか？
現実逃避してるのはあんただろうが。
そうだよ。ルカちゃんは女の子なのに。
Pay attention, pay
やっぱ
attention.
りひどいよ。
Pay attention. Mayuri called her Luka-chan. Normally she's called Luka-kun.
というかマユリよ、なぜお前は急にルカ子への呼び方をルカ君からルカちゃんに
Thank you
変え
for
た？
pointing it out.
岡部、いつまで続ける気？彼女は女の子よ。
Mayuri nods in agreement. Huh? What's going on here? Is this some kind of prank?
僕、帰ります。
Lukaku tries to slip by me out of the lab. I grab his hand to stop him from leaving.
待てルカ子、俺を担ぐのはよせ。お前は正真正銘の男だ。なぜならここに。
Oh, dang. Screenshot. Let's see what you're hiding down. Nothing.
Oh?
Nai. Oh. Even if it's a guy, you shouldn't do that. You know.
おおおお。え？あれ？
I feel something.
なんで？
I feel around someone. My. Even if it's a guy, you shouldn't do that, man. If it's a guy, you shouldn't do that.
岡部さん、やめてください。
Oh shit. Oh shit. Nothing. Nada. He should be there. I mean, he's a guy, isn't he? An electric current rushed through my brain. No way. Yes way. So that's what happened.
ルカ子、お前。
女の子だった? The demon that I thought had failed was actually a success.
お前は女なのか?
You know, if you do this in real life, you're definitely gonna be. Oh, let's just hope this doesn't escalate to, you know, being caught by cops.
最初からそう言っとるだろ。
A half second later, Grisu cracks me over with the head with her heavy textbook. When my vision's clear, Lukaku is crying. Mayuri is rubbing her back comfortably. Look, changed to her already. Grisu meanwhile is glaring at me like I'm something she scraped off the bottom of a shoe. Daru, who arrived a moment ago, is in the corner trying not to laugh. Honestly, I can't blame him. Righteous high school girl makes perverted college guy beg for forgiveness. If I had to put a title to this scene, that's what it would be. The top of my head is throbbing. Most likely because Kurisu wiped out 100 million of my precious neurons, envied by scientists all over the world. To envy your brain. I put a moist towel on my head.
一度あんたの頭を切り開いて脳だけ取り出してよく洗浄してやりたい気分よ。
Wash it.
できればそのまま体に戻さず培養液の中にぶち込んで一生あんなハレンチな真似できないようにもしてやりたい。
Why are you looking at the chest? At least look at her legs.
とにかく警察に突き出されないだけ
Yeah.
ありがたいと思いなさい。
はい。
はい。
すいません。
Well, can you at least explain to them what happened? You should, you know, explain. Man, I'm worried, you know, that my stream is like, that's why I want to change my PC as soon as possible. I didn't think it would be gone. Lukaku has become a girl. Her face hasn't changed, and she's flat as board, but she's definitely a girl. There's no denying what my hand didn't feel. I guess that ridiculous superstition was true. If you eat vegetables, you have a girl. Does this count as a scientific breakthrough? Anyway, I better apologize to Lukako. I hope she doesn't get PTSD because some pervert broke her. I mean, she's a 17-year-old girl now. She's 17-year-old girl now, and she was shy to begin with. I'll need to be as gently as humanely possible from now on. Okay? Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if she never spoke to me again. I have no one but myself to blame. I'll just have to accept the consequences.
だいたいなんだって漆原さんが男の子だなんていう妙な妄想に取りつかれたんだ。
それについては前にも言ったはずだ。D メールによる過去改変だよ。ルカ子は男だったが、女の子になりたいという願いをもとに D メールを送り、それは成功した。世界線が変わったその瞬間を俺は確かに認
If you
識して
stopped
いた。
thinking like that, they would have believed you.
すなわちマガンリーディングシュタイナーによってな。その点については反省せねばなるまい。俺はもっと自分の持つ特殊な力を信じるべきだったと。
Kurisuke calmly readies her book above her head.
また食らいたい？
あ、いや本当なんだ。これについては信じてくれ。この現象を理論立てて説明するとだ。D メールを送るたび、この世界が辿ってきた歴史が変わる。つまり過去が変わる。それを俺の脳は知覚できるのだよ。
I leap to my feet, overcome with excitement.
世界中でこの俺だけが因果率の変化を認識できる。
Maybe not, you're not the only one.
例えるなら、俺はこの世界の観測者ということだ。
I look around expecting to see awe in their faces.
いいから座れ。
I do as I'm
わから
told.
ないのか。観測者、すなわち量子力学的に言うところのシュレディンガーの猫の実験における箱を開ける人なのだぞ。
シュレディンガ
Schrödinger.
うわ、出たよ、シュレディンガーの猫。
Schrödinger's
日本
cat.
人のシュレディンガー好きは異常。
あんたも日本人だろ。
もううんざりって感じっすわ。猫が可愛いのは認めるがな。
Wait, what? Wait, why did you spell it like that? Okay, kitten, neko, corrupted for cuteness, used by cat lovers all over the world. Cats! They're absolutely right. Whenever an anime wants to use quantum mechanics, the character always talks about Schrödinger's cat.
とにかく俺はそういう特殊な力を宿す真顔を持っている。その名をリーディングシュタイナーと呼ぶことについては
Stop
以前説
speaking
明
like
した通り
that.
だ。
そのリーディングしたいなって名前、バカっぽいからやめろって私も以前言ったはずよね。いかにも和製英語って感じ。漫画の必殺技みたい。
Yeah, English.
文法としては破綻してるし、シュタイナーがシュタインのことなら前半は英語で後半はドイツ語とか、むちゃくちゃだわ。
Yeah.
ちなみにこれはシュタインズゲートだっけ？それにも言える。
Steins Gate is gibberish. You really are trying to dig a hole for yourself, right?
クリスティーナよ。ネーミングは五感がすべて。かの天才レオナルド・ダ・ヴィンチにも被験する俺の想像力は
If he's in front, I would have slapped him.
つまらない決まり事に縛られたりはしないのだ。
Thank you. Thank you. I'm seeing stars.
少しは反省しろ。
すいません。
I would have slapped him, you know. Open-handed slap. Lukako is still crying. As punishment, I spent the next 30 minutes on my knees under Kurisu's watchful eyes. If I slouch for a second, I get the corner of a book. I accept being told that die pervert if it were coming from Lukako. But why the heck is Kurisu butting in? I didn't do anything to her. She thinks she's one of those class president characters. Anyway, I flee the lab as soon as my punishment is over. The silent pressure from the girls is just too much to bear. I step into the sun and stretch. My legs are numb from the kneeling, so I can barely stand straight. At that moment, Brown Tube Workshop opens, and now comes part-time warrior. Our eyes met.
オース
She's less energetic than usual.
なんでそんなふにゃふにゃしてんの？
こういう体操があるのだ。
知らなかったな。
Zuha answers listlessly as she sits down on the bench. When she aimlessly gazes skyward, I follow suit. Huge stars are slowly swallowing the blue. A helicopter flies overhead. I can hear its propeller slicing the air.
絶好のサイクリング日和だね。
Then you're here.
そうか？
But it's so damn hot. How can you exercise on a day like this? I'd rather drink coffee in a well air-conditioned room while browsing the net. Now that's a luxurious way to spend summer break. If only the lab had air conditioning.
あのさ、ちょっとサイクリングしない？
Seriously? She has to be joking.
チャーリーは1台しかないではないか。
二人乗りすればいいじゃん。
バイトを放り出していいのか？
Suza pops into the store. She's back in less than a minute.
許可取ってきた。どうせ客なんて来ないし。
I tried to think of an excuse to refuse, but nothing comes. So who's the ones at the back? Okay.
俺はマッドサイエンティストでサイクリストではないのだぞ。
Okay, like this. I'm a mad scientist, not a mad cyclist.
なのになぜ俺がお前を後ろに乗せて漕がなければならないのだ。
その昔、アリストテレスが言いました。時間は運動の数であるってね。だから運動した方がいいよ。
So, that doesn't make any sense. I'm exhausted. We barely made it to the station. I'll die if I went another block. This was a terrible idea. I should have known better. I get off bicycle and sit against the station wall. Suza sets the bike against the wall and crouches next to me. Sitting on the ground is undignified for a man my stature, but that no matter. I just need a few moments to catch my breath. I watch the crowd of people move past. Nearly all of them are men. Here and there, I see people carrying large boxes, mostly likely PC parts or appliances. There isn't any anime poster in sight. When Akiba changed, so did the people who visited it. This atmosphere, it's kind of retro. It's the Akiba I've only seen in pictures, Akiba at the end of the 20th century. The electric town in its purest form. It has risen from the ashes of the past. And the only one who knows it is me. But the inbox. Mayuri. Luka said he forgive you if you cosplay Kakeru-kun from Rainet. Or maybe Upa cosplay would be better. Just kidding. Leave Luka-kun to Mayushi. I haven't seen Rainet, so I don't know what Kakeru-kun cosplay looks like. Oh god, she's gonna send me... you know, a picture of it.
私さ、
You know? Suza murmurs.
東京に来たのは10日前が初めてなんだよね。
10 days? 10 days? Didn't it all start on the 28th? Huh? I didn't know that.
夏休みを利用した観光ではないよな。
父
Then
さん
what's
を
she saying?
捜索するため。
That's a strange wish to put it.
蒸発でもしたのか？
I meant it as a joke, but Suzanne looks so serious. I do hope I didn't screw up again.
もう何年も会ってなくて、この町にいるのは分かってるんだけどさ。
そうなのか。しかし、ならばバイトなどしている場合ではないのでは？
Suzanne works at the Brown Tooth Workshop from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. every day. I doubt that leaves much time to search.
当てがないっていうのが正直なとこ。
警察に捜索願いは出したのか？
うん。
Then?
だったら出すべきだろう。 あとは金があるならば更新所に頼むとか。
That's
そんな
why.
予算はないな。それにいろいろ事情があるんだよ。
What kind of issues?
たださ、一回だけチャンスはあるんだ。
What chance?
そのチャンスが明日なの。
Tomorrow?
明日ある場所に現れるかもしれなくて。
Where? That has a rather ominous ring to it. Could her father be some kind of fugitive? I stay silent, unable to think of a response.
そのチャンスを逃したら私もうこの町を離れなきゃいけない。
Seriously?
離れるとは地元に帰るのか。
行かなきゃいけないところがあるからさ。私も多忙なわけよ。
What?
もともと明日会えなかったら諦めるつもりだったし。
不安なのだな。わかるぞ、その気持ち。誰も知らないこの町でたった一人で父親を探す。さぞや心細いことだろう。
Do you understand that feeling?
不安な気持ちを紛らわすため誰かに相談したいわけだな。
Oh yeah, with the fact that nobody remembers.
身近にいる人間で最も頼りになりそうなこの法王院教魔にすがったわけか。
Not really.
だが残念だったな。俺のような狂気のマッドサイエンティストに頼ったのがお前の運の尽きだ。
You're just
ホワ
mad.
イト戦士。
は
そんなお前は俺が実験台として使ってやろうではないか。
実験台って
決まっている。時間を遡ることができる人類科学の夢。
You're sure it's you are the one saying you should swap the secrecy, you dumb idiot. Did you forget that you're being threatened by now? I already explained deep means to Suza
お
before.
前にはその実験台となってもらおう。
どうするの？
Suza takes a step back, she finally realizes the danger she's in.
何？簡単なことだ。俺は今 D メール検証実験のデータを
Are you
少しでも
freaking
多く
dumb?
求め
Are you freaking dumb? You just screwed up the whole timeline. You're like, hey, I need more data. And like, you're gonna screw even more?
お前にも過去を変えてもらうのだ。もっともその変えた過去を認識できるのはこの俺だけだがな。非道だと思うのならば勝手にするがいい。だがお前はもはや俺の毒牙にかかった子羊。逃がし、そうだ、いいことを思いついた。お前が過去へ送るメールの内容についてだ。
What?
いいかよく聞け。お前は蒸発する前の父親へとこうメールを
Does she even have his email?
娘を置いていくなとな。
君ってさ、いいやつだね。
Are you dumb? If you do that, she's not gonna be there, you know.
な、
なんかちょっとだけ楽になったかも。
お前俺を侮辱するつもりか。俺はいいやつなどではない。実験のことしか考えていない狂気のマッドサイエンティストである。
I thought it was mad cyclist.
分かったならばお前の父親の携帯アドレスを教えろ。教えなければ俺の右腕が火を吹くぞ。ちなみに封印が解かれた右腕を
Ah, come on. Watching this part is really
保証
painful.
できんと言っておこう。
ごめん、無理なんだ。
あくまで逆らうのか。
父さんの携帯の番号もメルアドも知らないから。
Oh, that's a letdown.
まあだからこそ明日にかけてるわけでさ。心配してくれてサンキュ
心配などしていない。実験台にできなくてがっかりしているだけだ。
Ah, come on. You don't need to act like that, man.
でもすごいね。メールを過去に送れるなんて人類初のタイムマシンじゃん。
ふん、すごいのは当然だろう。なぜなら俺はホーイン京馬だからな。
アップグレードの予定は？
アップグレード？
そのタイムマシンのアップグレード、例えば人そのものを送れちゃうようになるとか。
検討中だ。
No good ideas yet, though. Did you forget about the Jellyman report?
作る前に一つ忠告。マキセ・クリスは仲間から外した方がいい。
そういえばお前、あいつのことをやけに嫌っていたな。
さてと、そろそろ工房に戻らなくちゃ。30分休憩をもらっただけだからさ。そろそろ帰んないと怒られちゃうよ。
You know, I keep on seeing that my one is like, you know, loading on the preview. I'm quite worried that whether it's really loading and stuff. Okay, I'll leave it first.
明日は父親と会えても会えなくてもラボに来い。
なんで？
Wait, Mayuri, check the interwebs for details. That's it. Yeah, I thought you were going to send me some.
お前の昇進を利用して D メールを使わしてやる。
さすがマッドサイエンティスト。
Just mad.
逆非道だね。もし父さんと会えたなら行くよ。その時はみんなで祝福をあげてよね。
She laughs happily, then she starts pedaling, leaving behind.
ちょ、待て！俺も乗せていけ！おい！
Oh my god. She got left behind. Scott doesn't wait, leaving me with no choice but to run back to the lab. Oh my god.
これより作戦名エルドフリー・ムニルの概要について説明する。
Oh, come on. Going to infiltrate. Now, what should I do? I'm so nervous. I can't see my own heart like peeking through frosted glass. Wish me luck. Over and out. What the heck's this? No smelling the cauldron used to cook for the gods. The only lab members here today are Mayuri, Kurisu, and Lukako. I couldn't get ferries from Moeka, they must be busy. Wait. Okay, Daru meanwhile gave me some crap about having things to do. I was prepared for Lukako to refuse my invitation. Okay? But since she's here, I guess she's forgiving me. For now, at least.
お前たちにはこれから宴会用の買い出しに行ってもらう。
I already explained to the lab members what Suza told me yesterday.
あんたは何するの？
俺か？俺はこれからバイト選手を尾行し、状況を逐一報告。
やめなさいよ、悪趣味だな。親子水入らずにさせてやれ。
いちいち突っかかるな、クリスティーナ。お前は人間の心理というものを理解していない。
Like, she's gonna be afraid to be all alone.
人というのは、そうやって一周されると、意地でも自らの意志を通したくなってしまうのだ。
独善的すぎ。
そもそもクリスティーナよ。
クリスティーナよ。
お前とバイト選手は対立していたはずだ。にもかかわらず、そのような気遣いをするとは、大した偽善ぶりだな。
あんたの行動が人としてダメすぎるんだろ。
そうだよ。邪魔するのはね、良くないと思うな。
Even during the strategy meeting, Mayuri keeps working on her costume. Lukako hasn't agreed to wear it yet, but Mayuri's enthusiasm remains strong.
それよりも、どんな結果になってもあったかく迎えてあげようよ。そのためにもね、マユシーは買い出しを張り切っちゃうつもりです。 でも僕その鈴葉さんという人と会ったことはないんですけど。
Wait, you didn't notice her when you came up to the lab?
鈴さんはね、とってもいい人だからルカちゃんもすぐに仲良くなれるよ。
いい人ね。
とにかく俺はこれから尾行も。
だからダメだっつってんでしょ。
調子の分際で俺に指図をするな。
In the end, wait.
逃げたら承知しないからな。
Okay, damn it. In the end, I can't get the permission to take Suzy out. Chris is forcing me to help her with the shopping. There's no way out. Damn it. Chris really is turning into a class president character. Well, she just look that way. At this rate, she might take over the lab. She's going back to America soon, man. Wait, could this be what Suza was warning me about? Nah. Anyway, time to get my head into the game. We must prepare for the Last Supper. Operation the Last Supper refers to our party for Suza. In the event she reunites with her father, we'll just celebrate normally. In other words, it'll be her last supper in Tokyo. However, if she doesn't reunite with her father, we'll kidnap her and force her to participate in our experiments. Sacrifices must be made if we're going to perfect D-mail technology. In that case, it will be the last supper on this dual line. The lab's budget, which most of it comes from my own pocket, is tight, but I still get to party every once in a while. There's no such thing as low risk, high return. High risk, high return is how mad scientists operate. Wahaha, I can already taste Suza's despair.
あら、あそこにいるのって。
Isn't that? I follow Kurisu's finger to see Daru emerge from Yodobashi camera.
見つけたぞダル。
Wait, fairies. Cat paws are made of warmth and joy. Sorry I couldn't come today, yeah. Oh, it's probably like he called out all the lab members to come. I grabbed his collar to stop him from escaping.
お前、俺の招集に応じないとはどういうつもりだ。
だから用事があるって言ってんじゃん。
用事とは？
オフ会。
オフ会。
話にならんな。
いや、ちょっと聞いてくれよ。
ちょっと聞いてくれよ。
オフ会とラボメンガールズの手作り料理が食べられるパーティー。お前はどちらを選ぶ？
オフ会。
手作りだと？
手作りだと？
一つ確認したい。そこにフェイリスタンはいますか？
No. She just said no. Before Kurisuke answered, I whispered to Daru.
無論だ。フェイリスもラボメンだからな。
Uh-oh. Give me a second. Reset my guy.
そう、どうしてバッティングするんだよ。せめて明日にしてくれれば。
どうする？決断の時だ。お前自身が選択しろ。
フェイリスタンの手料理が食べたいです。
オフ会を諦めればそこで試合終了だよ。
諦める。僕はオフ会を諦めるぞ。
Seriously? He's an asshole, man. Daru surrenders all too quickly. When we return to the lab, Mairi and Lukaku are already starting preparations.
あれれ、ダルくんがいるよ。
Oh god.
フェイリスタンはいずこに？
橋田、あんた騙されてるわよ。
フェリスちゃんは来られないって言ってたけど。
マジで？おいオカリン、これはどういうことだよ。ドッキリってレベルじゃねえぞ。
次の機会があったら話をつけておいてやる。
Oh, come on, man. You
ふ
screwed
ざ
up,
け
man.
んなよ。せっかくのタイムマシンオフ会だったのに。
タイムマシンオフ会？何それ？
僕がよく見に行く SF 関係の BBS があるんだよ。そこのオフ会なんだ。プロの作家なんかも来る予定だったのに。僕はオカリンを許さない。絶対にだ。
絶対にだ。
なぜ先にそれを言わないのだ。そんなオフ会があるならば俺も言っていたのに。
You are an idiot. Suddenly I smell something strange.
何か異臭がしないか。
一周？
タコ足配線のしすぎでどこかの電源がショートしていないか。
すみません。
Oh, it's her cooking. Okay, now it's a her, not a he. Okay. Okay. Look like was apologizing for something.
多分まゆりちゃんの作って
Ah,
る
okay. It's her.
お料理の匂いだと思います。
What? This is the smell of food?
私も手伝うわ。
じゃあ卵を温めてもらって。
You know, you can send him back to the
電話レンジ使う？
offline, man. Sure.
ダメです。生卵をレンジに入れたら爆発しちゃいます。
ドアを剥ぎ取ったんだから大丈夫なんじゃない？
Uh-oh. If Mayuri is bad, she's gonna be worse.
トトトントントトトト
Oh my god. Oh my god. Let me guess. It's gonna be a black pile of goo.
ン。まゆりちゃん、そんな持ち方したら危ないよ。
Why is she holding two? What the hell is going on here? Darina exchanges glasses.
俺たちも手伝うべきか。むしろあのガールズどもをキッチンから排除すべきでは。
結果は同じじゃね。
めまいがしてきた。この現実を改変したい気分だ。
ハゲドウ、オカリン、この恨み末代まで忘れん。
本気ですまないと思っている。だがダル、
保険としてピザ頼んどくわ。
It only gets worse. The smoke grows thicker and by the second, filling my lungs with ash and tar. In less than an hour, the girls have transformed the lab into a Class 5 disaster zone. I take out my phone and put it into my ear. Oh god, it's gonna happen again.
俺だ。どうやら邪神の封印を解いてしまったらしい。もし1時間以内に連絡がなかったら、両親に愛してい
Dude,
る
we haven't met his parents, you know.
伝えてくれ。
オカリン、それ死亡フラグ。
これがシュタインズゲートの選択なのか。ヘルプさえ関係ない。
After the storm has passed,
うわー。
遅いな。
the sun has already set. The food lined up on the table, none of it looking particularly appetizing, has already grown cold. I open my phone to check the time. It's getting late. The high school girls will need to head back soon. Was Suzuha able to meet with her father? If so, they might have a lot to talk about. Goodbye. There's only one word in Suzuha's email. Does that mean she didn't meet her father? And now she plans on to leave the town
そ
alone?
んなことはこの法王院教魔が許さん。あいつは実験台なのだから。
I fly out of the lab. Do you even know where is she? I don't know where Suzuha is. All I can do is now go to the station. If she's going to leave town, she should be using public transportation. If she's using Hibiya line on the other side of the station, then I'm struck out. But if she's going to take a bullet train from Tokyo or Ueno, then she'll have to pass through here. I carefully scan the thinning crowd around Akiba station. Where is she? After about 30 minutes watching the crowd, I spot something. My gaze focused on a person walking in from the main street. Suzuha's not shuffling along with her head bowed. As she gets closer, I can see that she's wiping her tears. Is she crying? I don't see anyone walking with her. I guess she couldn't find her father at all.
そこのバイト選手
Suzuha looks up in surprise. I see the tracks of tears on her face. Just as our eyes are about to meet, Suzuha looks away. And then she turns around and runs out of the station.
待て
I give chase, ignoring the stares of passers-by. She's gone. There's no way you can catch up with her, man. Damn it. Where did she? Hold on a second. Why am I chasing her? Do I have some kind of urge to chase things that run away? That's stupid, I'm not a dog. Should I just leave her be? It's not like we're that close, right?
君ってさ、いいやつだね。なんかちょっとだけ楽になったかも。
But Suzuha is all alone in this world, in this town. What if I was the only one who she could talk to about her father? I know she's hurting. She needs my help. Shouldn't I do everything in my power? Just now I think I saw someone who looked like Suzuha. But the run from the station has left me exhausted. I dropped to my knees, gasping for breath. My sides ache. I can't take another step. Even after searching the entire area around the station, I couldn't find Suzuha. I guess this, too, is the choice of Steins Gate. As I rest, I look up in the night sky. The satellite remains buried in Radican's wall. I wipe the sweat off my brow and head back to the lab.
おかり、すずさんには会えた？
Well, found, but everyone's still there when I returned.
もう遅いからみんな帰るんだ。
でも
結局どうなったのよ。
そうだ、一人で納得してんなよ。
鈴葉には逃げられた。どうやら父親には会えなかったようだ。
そっか。
A gloomy silence falls. I can see the sadness on everyone's face. I began to laugh.
岡部さん、どうしたんですか？
走りすぎで脳に酸素が届いてないんじゃない？
オカリン。
いや、お前たちがしょんぼりしているのが傑作でな。どいつもこいつも何をしょぼくれている。
God, he's
こ
an
んな
asshole.
時のために俺たちにはあれがあるではないか。
Oh God. I thrust my finger at the curtain to the development room.
D メールを使うの？
でもさ、この時間じゃ電話レンジの放電現象は起きなくね？
Yeah.
起きないのならば明日送ればいい話だ。
The email slips through time. It matters not when we send it, but when it is received.
誰になんて送るの？
To send
今
it
日
to
の
yourself.
昼間の俺自身へ。内容はクリスティーナの脅迫に屈せず意地でもバイト選手を尾行せよ。
If I do that, there's no way I can fail. And then we can have Suzuha as a test subject. I suddenly hear the sound of rain. I look outside the window and see the rain has started to fall. As Daru predicted, the discharge phenomenon doesn't occur. It looks like we have to wait until tomorrow. The rain grows stronger over time, eventually becoming a thunderstorm. It's hard to believe it rained all night. I keep checking the brown tube workshop through the window, but the morning passes without any sign of Suzuha. Wait. I got mail. They say that satellite disappeared. I wonder what happened. Did it fly away? It's like a magic trick. Well, good night. Check the news, Akari. The satellite's up and disappeared. Oh no, lol. Yeah, she doesn't know who she's dealing with. She's a pawn in my game, destined to fight for me at Ragnarok. At the stroke of noon, I activate phone wave, name subject to change. The destination is my phone around yesterday's 4 p.m. The discharge from an arm occurs as normal. The floor shakes violently. Squinting a glass of glare, I send the mail. Wait, 0.33? It went down by 0.07. Even the last one was like 0.005. My brain shakes violently, my vision flickers. As the vertigo passes, I can hear the heartbeat and feel the warm blood coursing through my body. I blink slowly. There was a sensation of reading Steiner activating. And so I know Suzuha is ours. I hurry down the stairs. I step outside and look to the front of the building. What belongs there has returned. So did she met the father? Did she? Did she? A mountain bike polished to a shining flash, and on next to it, looking up the summer sky is
Ohayo,
Amane
Baito
Suzuha.
senshi.
I try to remain calm as I call out to her.
うーす。
She greets me in her usual listless fashion.
サボり中か？
だって客来ないし。それに昨日は夜中まで上で騒いでたからさ。
Oh.
すっごく眠たいんだよね。
夜中まで騒いでいた？
You guys, who else?
岡部倫太郎さん、酔っ払いだな。未成年なのにダメなんだぞ。
We have shifted from the world line where we failed to stop Suzuha from leaving to one where we succeed. As a result, the events of yesterday's changed.
俺たちは昨日の夜、お前が父親に会えなかったので実験台となってもらうための最後の晩餐を開いた。
そうそう。昨日も君、そんなこと言ってた。昨日は私のために。サンキュー。
いまいちよく覚えてないんだが、俺は一体どうやってお前を確保した？
まさか本当に昨日お酒飲んでた？
いいから聞かせてくれ。
私がタイムマシンオフ会から帰ろうとしたら。
ちょっと待って、タイムマシンオフ会？
That's the same offline meet that Daru was going to.
それが父親が現れるかもしれないという場所だったのか？
そうだって昨日説明したじゃん。
それで帰ろうとしたら
いきなり君と橋田至、それに椎名真由里が現れて。
And then?
私はラボに連行されました。めでたしめでたし。
Oh, so Daru didn't went to the meet after all. So my pursuit of Suzuha was a resounding success. I can't help but smile at how smooth things went. Suzuha, meanwhile, looks back up at the clear blue
昨日
sky.
は楽しかったな。
Hey, I want to check out something. Take out the phone. Oops. Take out the phone. Check the inbox. There, see? Don't listen to Chris. Pursue Suzuha. Yeah, it did arrive. Her tone is sincere.
マキセ・クリスさえいなければもっと楽しめたけどさ。あいつの作ったアップルパイ、殺人的なまずさだったし。でも漆原ルカのカレーは極上だった。君たちのラボ、サークルみたいなものだっけ？ああいう場所ってさ、なんかいいね。みんな仲が良くていつも楽しそうで、あんなに心地いい時間は生まれて初めてだったよ。
It sounds like Suzuha has a pretty dark childhood. Maybe she was bullied in school. Well, the father is not present in her life after all. Could that be related to her father's disappearance?
バイト選手よ、約束通りお前には実験台になってもらうぞ。
でもさ、この前も言ったけど、私父さんのメールアドレス知らないんだってば。
ならば実験はいずれ分かった時まで延期だ。ちなみに 実験に用いる電話レンジカッコ仮は我がラボの最高機
Then
密
why
事
did
項
you
のた
then
め
you blurted it out like
外部
this?
に情報を漏らされないようお前にはラボ面になって
Wait,
も
what
らう
happened to Shining Fingers?
ラボ面
Labo Man.
ラボラトリーメンバーの略だこのラボ面ナンバーを与えられた人間はすなわちラボの仲間
One
とな
of us! One of us! One of us!
いいの？
いやでもなってもらうぞお前は今日からラボ面ナンバー008だ
One of us! One of us! Yeah, I hear what it sounds like a sniffle. Then she looks up, revealing a smile.
しょうがないからさ、実験台になってあげるよ。
まだ帰ったりしないよな
もうちょっとだけ頑張って父さんを捜索してみる。
お前は今日からラボ面なのだ何かあれば俺たちも手伝おう、ちなみに父親についての手がかりのようなものはないのか
Suzuha hesitates a little. And she stands up and turns to me. Her expression is grave.
私の父さんはタイターって名乗っている。
Taita.
タイターってあのタイターか
知ってんの？もしかしたら今は違うコードネームを使ってるかもしれないんだけど。
I don't know about him. He's been active on that channel for the past several weeks. I open a channel thread on my phone and show it to Suzuha.
見ろジョン・タイターという人物が書き込みをしているだろ
Suzuha stares at the screen.
これで謎は解けたお前の父親はアットチャンネルにいる
ああ、本当だ。
っておいなんだその淡白なリアクションはい
や、この人じゃないよ。
Why?
なぜわかるお前が今父親はタイターと名乗っていると言ったのだぞ
私にはわかるの。とにかくこのタイターは父さんじゃない。
How do you know? Well, that's a strange way to put it. It's almost like she knows who's behind John Titor. As if to answer my suspicion, Suzuha continues.
ジョンじゃないんだよ。私の父さんが使っていた名前はバレル・タイターって言うんだ。
Barrel Titor. Dogma in Event Horizon. I open my eyes to a deep scarlet sky. I'm on my back, lying face up. The sky is vast and the color is ominous. I've never seen it like this before. Where am I? I sit up. What the heck? There's nothing here. A wasteland stretches through the horizon, nothing but rocks and dust as far as the eye can see. No plants, no water, no sun, no moon. No warmth, no cold. Not a single breath of wind. It looks like hell. A frozen world. It can't be Earth. Mars, I could believe. Why am I here? This must be a dream. I give up thinking about it and lie down again on the sand. I guess I wake up soon. I should just wait until then. I wait, but the dream shows no sign of ending. Have I ever had a dream this lucid before? There's a terrible ringing in my ears that keeps me awake. I realize that it's the sound of silence. My belongings are gone. I have no watch, no phone. The lack of motion numbs my sense of time. How long have I been lying here? It may have only been a second. It might have been 3 days. An epiphany. The concept of time is a human construct. The universe at large has no use for it. Time is a cage that we created to feel secure. Within its walls, we can forget our own insignificance. I'm thirsty. It hurts to breathe. This void is no place for a human. We are not strong enough to live in a world without time. Tears fill my eyes. What do they mean? I no longer know. I want to die. Yes, let's die. But what is death? To be frozen in time? Time stopped for me a long time ago. How can I die in a world that is already dead? Everything inside me is crumbling away. Who am I? I can barely recall. My soul is melting into the void. Is someone there? anyone. Something moved in the corner of my eye. Impossible. I tried to move my eyes, but I've forgotten somehow.
オカリン、見つけた。
A pleasant voice silences the buzzing in my ears. It reminds me of who I am. Okabe Rintaro. This time, my eyes move. There's a girl sitting on a nearby rock. I recognize her. My frozen brain comes alive. Her presence breathes new life into this dead world. Mayuri. My brain is still half asleep and I cannot speak. It's Mayuri. Hina Mayuri, my oldest friend. She smiles at me, swinging her legs.
ここはね、7000万年前の地球だよ。
Wait, what?
オカリンは陰謀に巻き込まれてタイムマシンでここに送られちゃったんだ。
Wait, some kind of conspiracy. They didn't mention some scary people in a conspiracy send you here in a time machine? This is a dream, right?
マユシーはね、オカリンを追いかけてたくさんの世界線のすべてのオカリンを探し続けてきたのです。ここにいるオカリンもたくさんいるオカリンのうちの一人って言えるし、オリジナルでもあるって言えるの。ここにいるマユシーもたくさんいるマユシーのうちの一人って言えるし、オリジナルでもあるって言えるの。でね、オカリンもマユシーもここで死んじゃうと思う。
What the heck? This is a dream, right, Mayuri?
でもきっと7000万年後の秋葉原にいるオカリンとマユシーまで意志は連続していくんだって思うな。だから大丈夫だよ。
これは夢だ。
Okay, so I think I should end it here because like we entered chapter 5 and like went through that just now. So yeah, next week I'll continue it. Okay, but I may or may not play it next week because like I say, I want to upgrade my PC. Just that it haven't arrived yet. So when it arrives, most probably I'll take a day or two off to like set up and all those stuff. Okay, so yeah, that's my plan to street with this. Okay, so yeah, I'll see you next time. Okay, tomorrow I'm playing Symphony of War at night. Okay, so that's it for today. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.